Hey, what's up, guys? So we all know Best Buy gone out of the physical media game. Sucks. I know it's always nice to be able to just walk into a store, see things, pick it up, and look at it. Just, nostalgia purposes, going to, Blockbuster, Family Video, all those fun things. But there is one company that I absolutely love what they're doing. They're doing great work with their 4K restorations. They're just a good company overall. And I ended up just getting a package from them. Technically, this is still from Best Buy, but it's all from the same company. So let's open this up. I don't want to move around too much because it kind of sounds like there's a loose disc in there. We'll get this open. We'll show you these three. And then I'll actually, I figured why not just talk about this company and then we'll show off some releases that I have back here because they're a phenomenal company. Their restorations are always great. Either way, enough talking. Let's get in to see what I got brand new from them. Well, brand new to me. All right, we got the package open. Let's go over the three movies that I picked up today. 2 Stephen King. I just like Stephen King, so I like the movies that are based around his stories. Some of them not as good as others, but either way. First thing, Needful Things. I did open this one up already. This was the loose disc. There's actually a piece of the case snapped off. Best Buy shipping. We all know Best Buy shipping sucks, but hey, I guess we won't have to really worry about it besides a couple sales here and there because they're depleting their stock. So, like I said, Needful Things. I'm excited to see this on 4K. I really like the story. So, from what I remember, I know it's been a little while since I've seen this movie, but from what I remember, I really enjoyed this movie. I'm kind of a Stephen King fan, so for the most part, I like the movies that have been done on his work. But either way, Needful Things on 4K. And I don't even know if I mentioned it, but Kino Lorber. Kino Lorber is the company that does all these restorations. They do great things. All of their restorations are fantastic for the most part. I've never really complained about anything from Kino Lorber, so I'm going to give them my money. Again, like I said in another video, I think it was either a video or TikTok, something I did. Really what I want to do is base my collection more on older movies, restorated movies like Arrow back here, Scream Factory, stuff like that, where I can get, more boutique labels. Like, yes, I might pick up new movies here and there if I really enjoy them or if I really want them, but I really think that I want to gear my collection more towards, like I said, the Scream Factories, the Arrows, the Criterion Collection, some of the older stuff that might not see the light of day, like the Columbia Classics I got somewhere, right back here. Like a lot of older movies that might come just in box sets, like the Columbia Classics. Stuff like that. Let me know down in the comment section below. Does Best Buy not doing any physical media now, does that really mess you up? Have you really ever used Best Buy? I used to go there. I would do TikTok videos, and it was just fun. Like I said, nostalgia. Best Buy, you'd be able to walk in, see everything, hold it with your hand, and think, oh, okay, yeah, this actually does look good. I do want to pick it up and maybe do a blind buy, but now it seems like we can't do that because Walmart, that's another topic. But, of course, the second one that I got, Cujo on 4K. I was really excited to see this as well on 4K. From what I've heard, it's a good 4K upgrade from the Blu-ray. Fingers crossed, maybe I'll do a review on all three of these movies together in a video. Maybe not. Maybe I'll throw it on my TikTok or my Instagram, either way. So if you're not following me either there or either one of those, I'll put it down in the comment section below. You can follow me on both. Get crazy. Follow me, subscribe here. Well, while I'm here, I might as well tell everybody I'm almost at 500, and maybe after this video I might be 500. I'm only 2 subscribers away from 500, and I'm thinking I've been kind of accumulating a couple things to give away. I might give it all away at 500. I might do a couple things. I don't know. I might make a video or a TikTok and let you guys decide. But either way, I'm talking way too much. So of course, Cujo on 4K, and then the last one that we picked up, at least for today, Red Dragon on 4K. I love this movie. I love really anything Hannibal Lecter, but I absolutely love this movie. I love the original Silence of the Lambs. It's Hannibal Lecter. I even love the Hannibal TV show that I think went three seasons or so, but that was even phenomenal. So really anything about this lore, this story, love it. Alright, so we're going to run through my Kino Lorber collection really quick. Maybe give it a couple comments here and there about certain movies, but for the most part, I really just want to show off Kino Lorber, show what they have, what their catalog has, because really, yes, I think their movies are ranging from like 27 to $32 or $34 brand new on 4K. All of the restorations, might add. Again, great. But that can get a little pricey. I mean, spending $30 for each movie. So what I ended up doing was, especially with these over here, even from Best Buy, I kind of price matched it here and there. But what I end up doing is Kino Lorber does a lot of sales throughout the year, different months and stuff like that. So what I'll do is I'll kind of just wait, and then I'll jump on their sales. Because you can get a lot of these 4Ks that are usually $27 to $30. You can probably get them for, at least if you let them sit for a little bit, you can get them for like $18. And that's a lot cheaper. That's definitely more affordable, at least for me, for a lot of people probably out there that don't want to spend $30 for every single movie. Yes, there's a couple that I picked up right away because I absolutely love them and I had to have them, but there's certain movies that I really enjoy, but I just don't want to pay $30. So you gotta just sit on deals. Usually, it's not the first sale that goes, like basically if a movie came out in February, the next sale is March. That movie's probably not going to be discounted a bunch, maybe $3 here or there. Really, what you want to wait is, for that 4 to 6 months range, because then, everybody will get their movies, and then you'll get the sale price, and then it'll go on like $17. So definitely go on their website and check that out once they have sales. They're pretty frequent. I think it's 4 or 5 times a year that they do sales. So either way, again, I'm talking way too much about Kino Lorber and their sales. Let's get into the movies. So first up, of course, Serpico on 4K, Al Pacino, good cop, bad cop. It's a great story. You should definitely go watch it. We have 12 Angry Men right here. This came out on Blu-ray, Criterion Collection. I do own both because there's a lot of special features, unfortunately, that aren't on the Kino Lorber, that are on the release of the Criterion Collection. So I ended up keeping both just because that movie, if you haven't seen it, it's phenomenal. But it's, I think, like one of the top 5, top 10 best movies ever made. And speaking of which, Silence of the Lambs right here on 4K. Again, I've already talked about that. I love that movie. We have, of course, Stephen King's Misery. Stephen King, Misery. I think Misery is one of the best book adaptations that has ever been made. And it's just the hobbling scene. That's all I'm going to say. I can't say anything else but the hobbling scene. We have the original Italian Job. If you haven't seen this, this definitely is a little bit more quirky than the remake with Mark Wahlberg. It's just funnier. It's more kind of lighthearted-ish. It's not as, crazy Edward Norton's trying to kill off everybody. We have The Apartment. If you haven't seen The Apartment, what are you doing? We have In the Heat of the Night, of course, Sidney Poitier. I feel like I always mess up his name. We have Burt Reynolds in The Longest Yard. The remake is fantastic too. I absolutely love the remake with Adam Sandler, but this one is more of not as comedic. I feel like that movie was just straight comedy, and that was it. Besides these next two, basically all of these have slipcovers, and I got them all on sale. Even the next two, I got them on sale. So really, you're probably not going to miss out on a slipcover if that's one thing that kind of makes you want to buy a movie right off the bat or makes you want to wait for a sale. You're probably not going to miss a slipcover as long as you get it within the first year it's been out. But either way, Tropic Thunder, I don't think they're ever going to make a movie like that ever again, but that movie is fantastically funny. It's stupid how funny that is. Next up, we have The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Again, I wish I had the slip on this because for some reason it's costs a lot more for the slip, but either way. The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. Again, this had a remake with, I think it was Denzel Washington and John Travolta. I don't think I ever watched that. I heard it was okay, but it wasn't great. This one, I love. I watched it for the first time, I think, last year when it came out originally. I was going to do a 4K review, but I just didn't get around to doing it. Either way, the original, it was great. It was thrilling. And it was kind of like it gave you why they were doing it, but then, I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's a fantastic movie. And then we have Robert De Niro in Ronin, of course. Robert De Niro, come on now. We have The Night of the Hunter. Again, this was a blind buy when I bought it, and I absolutely love that movie. It was very enjoyable. It's a great story. It's really kind of a darker, older movie where I feel like you don't get that a lot. I feel like there's maybe some darkness in some of the movies, but you don't really get that over the top, almost aggressive, emotional I'm not going to talk about it too much. Again, I don't want to spoil it. If you haven't seen it, definitely go watch it. We have The Mystery Men, or just Mystery Men. I don't know why I said The Mystery Men. I remember watching this as a kid. It was so over the top. It was so funny, but it still kind of had good action in it. Ben Stiller is off the wall crazy in that movie. Of course, we have the original Manchurian Candidate. Again, I think Denzel Washington, if I'm not mistaken, did a remake of that as well. I feel like Denzel, he just makes remakes of a lot of movies, but he does them well. I remember watching that movie and it was good, but it was kind of boring. This original, phenomenal. We have The Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Again, the original. This movie is just so damn good. And then we're back to Tropic Thunder. So, with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, do all that fun stuff. Like I said, only 2 subscribers away from 500. Slowly trying to teeter my way up there. You know, maybe 1,000. Maybe 2, 3, 4, 5,000. Who knows? Get crazy. Either way, do you like Kino Lorber? Do you have any movies from Kino Lorber? You know, are you a big fan? Have you never even heard of them until now? Let me know down in the comment section below, and we will see you in another video.